P&W is a small glass blowing business that Liz and I started because we enjoy the challenge of designing and making decorative functional objects for the home.
Here in the glass blowing studio, we design functional glassware that is sold at market, and so it's made to order. Everything we make, we know will be going somewhere. It's a total collaboration between the two of us. Jim's strength comes through in the forms of the glass and in the shapes of the objects or the handles or the bowls, and I usually work out the coloration, and that's sort of the strengths that we both bring to it, and that's, I think, what makes that product so successful.
The hot work appeals to me simply because I'm not the guy who can sit behind the desk. I can't help myself. I have to make things. It's a very fluid, spontaneous medium to work with. The beauty of it is that it's always moving and you get immediate results.
We use a lot of color in our glass, and I think that's exactly what people respond to. They use a lot of color for motion, but also the colors that complement one another. Locally, we sell to shops, little shops out on Block Island, out on Martha's Vineyard and Nantucket, but we also sell, across the country to high-end stores in almost every major city. So it's quite a range from the funky little shop to major department stores.
I love being in the glass blowing studio.
It really is still done very much the same way that it was done in the Middle Ages.
Twice a year, we go down to New York and we exhibit at the International Gift Show. And we sell to stores across the country. Once they order with us, we usually build a relationship that has gone on with some stores for over 20 years now. I think people are drawn to the colors, but when they pick up a glass, and because it has undulated surfaces to it, and everybody's able to hold it in a different way, it feels unlike machine-made glass. You can feel the handprint of somebody having made this. It's not extruded, it's not, a jelly jar. It's something that really has a life to it, and you can feel that.
This business has become basically our bread and butter, the basis of our economy, you might say. And these items are marketed and sold internationally. My original attraction to the material was like, oh God, I can make something, and it moves and it's fast and it's fun to play with and it's physical.
Such a hot material that you're always aware of where the glass is on the floor, but there's a certain choreography that happens naturally as you start to become a skilled glassworker. You know when the time is that you need to either heat or cool or act. It's really a dance of heat and gravity.
I love Providence. I love the scale of it. Over the years, we've cultivated a clientele that's very devoted. They know us. They know our families. They know our kids. That means a lot to me. I mean, it's a very sort of intimate relationship.
Pull the furnace up while
Both my grandfathers worked with their hands. They had the ability to see something, what others would consider a pile of rubble, and not see a pile of rubble, but see, oh, I can make something with that. And that's where I come from.
I've been always drawn to water. I grew up down on Long Island. My dad was a sailor. He had a beautiful boat that he brought. My parents were from England. He brought this boat over from England. And so we grew up as children on the boat every weekend. And we've always lived near the water, and there's just something I find very soothing about it. Over the past 30 years now, we've been going out to Block Island every summer, and it's a really calm time in our lives. And I'm able to sort of step away from my responsibilities and to do my own work.